I'm Matt Towery for the Internet News Agency Insider Advantage and the Southern Political Report with this news story breaking this afternoon and into tomorrow. Congressman John Lewis, certainly the most prominent African-American member of Congress backing Hillary Clinton, is no longer backing Hillary Clinton, according to WSB Television in Atlanta. Monica Pearson, who is considered one of the top television affiliate broadcasters in the nation, has an exclusive interview on WSB. WSB is one of the largest and most watched national affiliates of any network in the country. Our Insider Advantage and I serve as the political consultants and the reporters, analysts for that particular station as well. And they are reporting and have an exclusive interview tonight with John Lewis saying that he is in fact backing Barack Obama. This comes as a major blow to the Clinton campaign. They had pushed very hard to have Hillary Clinton have John Lewis's support. Lewis, of course, being an icon of the civil rights movement and a longtime member of Congress, one of the highest-ranking African-American members in Congress. Now, I want to put this in context because there's more to this than perhaps meets the eye. John Lewis, I know this firsthand, was never particularly thrilled about the idea of having to make a choice early on in this presidential race. So when he came out in favor of Clinton, he did so not because he didn't like the Clintons, that he was hesitant, but simply that he thought it was early to be coming out and endorsing any candidate, but he did so under a great deal of lobbying by the Clinton side. Now, when the situation really got bad was a couple of weeks ago when it became clear that a group who were supporting Barack Obama, coming sort of from the Jesse Jackson Rainbow Coalition side in Georgia politics, decided that they would bring in another candidate to run against John Lewis. It's a young African-American minister who is considered to be up and coming, but not considered to be someone who probably could defeat John Lewis, but he could certainly make John Lewis's life a little more difficult this year. Now, I'm not suggesting that John Lewis changed for that reason. I have plenty of inside information as to why John Lewis has taken the position he has. One is that he doesn't want to be out of step or go against the conscience of his own congressional district, which voted overwhelmingly for Barack Obama. Secondly, the fact that he never liked being lobbied so hard in the first place, and he didn't like the pressure that was being placed on him with regard to the issue, and he wanted to get it out of the way. And I think thirdly, John Lewis is a man who oftentimes will sit back and reflect on the current status of the situation, and I think he believes that he's doing what's best for the party, because I think he's the first example of several party elders saying it's time to close this thing up, wrap it up. Senator Clinton simply can't win. Now, we'll find out in Texas and also, obviously, in Ohio whether the Clinton campaign goes forward or not. But this is not good timing for Hillary Clinton after a debate last night in which she performed well, but made a comment which I hate this word snarky that's sort of come up these days, but it sort of, I guess, could be considered that, in which she noted, and I think duly so, that she's been sort of always the person to have to answer the questions, the tough questions first. She's been given a very rough ride by the press. She finally decided to make comment about it, but unfortunately it went over sort of like her Xerox copy message that she had in the last debate. The room groaned, and you could tell it was another pre-planned Hillary Clinton comment that just didn't work. Nothing seems to be going right for Senator Clinton right now, and this is another example. But this is the background of the John Lewis story that you can't get anywhere else except from Insider Advantage of the Southern Political Report. Now, we'll have a link to WSB, our partners. You can find not only the Southern Political Report on their page, but also the exclusive interview that Monica Pearson, if I called her Kaufman earlier, I apologize, because Monica Pearson is one of the top journalists in this country. She went by the name Kaufman years ago. She married several years ago, and she is Monica Pearson, and she would be conducting that interview with John Lewis, who is someone that we're all certainly here very familiar with. Very interesting interview. Want to make sure you go see it. I'm Matt Towery for the Southern Political Report, Insider Advantage, and the Internet News Agency. Thanks so much.